Yeah, buddy. Now I've got him.
Deep in remote southeast Alaska, there lies a fishing paradise like no other.
Big fish.
Alaska's fishing paradise. Uniquely located in southeast Alaska, just off the remote western shore of Admiralty Island, Whalers Cove Lodge is truly Alaska's fishing paradise. Accessing over 500 square miles of saltwater fishing and almost 30 freshwater river systems, Whalers Cove employs a fleet of over 20 vessels. Guiding this busy fleet is a team of experienced captains like no other. Let's join in with the captain of the 28-foot Killisnoo Queen.
Andrew Schultz. I'm definitely the king of this island. We started the day off planning on getting herring, which worked out pretty well. It was a rough day.
Yeah, 85 feet, they're down there, nice ball.
So we only got a little bit of herring, but I cured and salted last night's herring, so we didn't need a ton. Tom Herring catching herring. All right. Big jigs, guys. Up big, down real slow. Big jigs.
We probably known each other for 10 years, worked together and became friends, and mentioned going fishing on the golf course one day, and a couple of years later it became a reality.
What do you think, rockfish, mermaid? Herring, codfish, oh, cod. Nice work, guys. Christmas tree. At this rate, we're gonna be done in moments. For the salmon, we were obviously looking for a place with a little less bumps. Danger Point being the obvious choice because there's all the herring there. We went inside of Danger Point towards Yangon Village, softer water. It's shallower water, so it forces the bait up and forces the fish into a more confined area. It was easier to troll around trying to avoid the kelp patches. Nice pink salmon. First of the day, boom. Proof to your wife you're not just drinking and partying all the time in Alaska. You actually did a little fishing too.
Doing all the work over here, that's right.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go into Hood Bay to halibut fish, it looks like. We'll troll around here for a good couple hours on this inside, try to get us some good amount of salmon. See if the seas will settle down for us, and if not, we'll slow roll back into Hood Bay and find some shelter. This group of clients have been really tough. They've been taking super sunny days and horseflies biting their necks and their arms to rougher days when they're not gonna quit until the very end of the day. We fished until 4:45 and finally pulled our gear. Nebraskans and Iowans, good guys.
Captain Andy's great. I love fishing with him. He has a great attention to detail and doesn't leave anything to be desired. He takes care of everything.
Nice save. Saw that flip around? The double tap.
Holy cow, that was too close. Like flipping pancakes, Mark. The kicker and gear will keep rolling. We have a nice pink salmon, humpy salmon. You can see as they start getting into their spawning, they start developing a little bit of a hump there. Oh, Doug got one on. Still got him? Keep that rod tip up. Straight up in the air. Nice and easy. Yeah, buddy. Another beautiful pink salmon. Nice work, Doug.
Alaska's Fishing Paradise is brought to you by Whalers Cove Lodge and Juneau Convention and Visitors Bureau.
He jumped right into it.
Doug with a beautiful pink salmon here in Southeast Alaska. Mwah.
All right. I had bait on. All right. We're not going to lose this one.
All right.
What do you want me?
Pump that out, breathe it up. You're gonna stay right here at reel, nice and easy. Keep that rock up, keep on reeling. I'll catch it. Back up, Gary. Easy, easy, easy. Ah. Yeah, buddy. Perfect.
Told you we're not going to lose this one.
Man of his word. Well, Gary,
Yes.
looks like you did it.
I did it. Got her
Sir.
finally. Got her in
Beautiful pink salmon.
there. Captain Andy is really, like I say, energetic, and it's kind of hard for me to go fishing and somebody bait my hook.
There he is. Well, put on the white hoochie. Mark got done eating a sandwich, and here we are, another beautiful pink.
With the salmon bite in full swing on the Killis New Queen, let's head back to the docks and check in with Captain Doug McQuilliam on the Laura May.
Doug McQuilliam. This is my first season at Whalers Cove. This is my 15th year guiding in Alaska. I've been in Southeast, Bristol Bay, Togiak area. All right, let's hit it.
This is a celebration of our 50th anniversary. So this is a once-in-a-lifetime event for us.
We decided that this would be our anniversary gift. And so we're just here enjoying the entire week at Whalers Cove, and it's just terrific. Well, there should be somebody down there just waiting to bite our hook.
Go ahead and trip it. I think there's something's weird with it. It's all good. We're hooking up. Bring them straight up. There we go. Now, when you make your move to come up, you got to get them up to the top. Get them up to the top, because I can't get them unless you get them all the way up.
Gotcha.
So once you make your move, it's do or die. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Nice little nail.
Nice
There we
little
go.
All right. Tinker.
Captain Andrew Schultz has guided his crew of experienced anglers through a successful morning of salmon fishing. But now, let's join Captain Andy as he motors out to deeper waters in search of
Well,
halibut.
it's about 12:30, guys. I'm thinking we're gonna turn and burn, go do some butt hunting. See if we can get some halibut in the boat. It's gonna take us a little while to get over to Hood Bay into the softer water. And we'll sit on it and get our scent trail going. headed out into Hood Bay for our afternoon of halibut, anchored in about 550 feet, looking for some black cod as well as halibut. Hood Bay has always been a go-to on a rougher day. It's close to home, it always has good fish, and it's an easy run to and from, depending on the weather. Double hookup action, I like it, I like it. I'll see you guys in about 20 minutes when you get to the top. Lift up just a little there, Mark. Oh, baby. Okay, Mark, walk your rod tip over to me. Mark had to go down and show him how it was done. Beautiful Alaskan halibut. Doug came out clean. Another nice, beautiful Alaskan halibut. Hooked deep. On today's Straight Talk, we're going to talk about cut plugging and curing herring. To get the cut plug, you can use a cut plug jig like this, very gently with one smooth motion, no sighing, right behind the gill plate. Cut the herring. Then you squeeze it from the center there and pull its guts out. It's not straight across, it's slightly at about a 20 degree and about a 60 degree in. One solid cut. And what we're trying to do is really make the herring look wounded. When there's this many herring out in the ocean, you gotta give them a reason to go to your herring. And really what we're doing here is getting herring that we can preserve for days and days by brining them, toughening their flesh up, and then salting them. We got our full bucket of cut plug herring and just a little bit of salt water. The first step you wanna do before brining is just to give them a nice stir, and then you wanna drain all that water out. Give those herring one good rinse. So it gets all the acid from their system out of them. And then for a brine, I like to use a little bit of borax. For about a 5-gallon bucket of herring, you only need to use a half cup of borax, 1.5 cups of, I like to use fire brine solution or a bite and bright curing solution. What that bloom solution does is really gets those herring looking like they're still alive. Then I just fill it with a little bit of water, and that's Captain Andy's secret brine, don't tell anybody.
Reel down on them, Wilma. Reel to your flasher, then lift her up. There we got it. Little guy. Woohoo! That's okay. Yeah, put it on you off the rigger. Well, that might be a good one.
We got one.
There we go. Little nice little pink.
Hey.
Little bright fish on the spoon. All right. Now you got to get them up to the top. Okay. You can't have them
This thing was dragging on me.
Okay, then you put your thumb on it and lift it up.
Yeah, I had it in the wrong hand.
Another nice little male here, Larry.
Yeah, man, it's a good one.
Okay.
I'm a walleye and bass guy out of Minnesota. I grew up in Colorado with a fly rod in my hand, so that's my dream. I mean, I love fly fishing. But Minnesota's fly fishing is a little harder, a little more brush along the creeks and so on. So I switched over to bass and walleye, and that's what we do a lot of. Take the grandkids with us now.
You're doing good. Yep, lift her up. Got it.
Way to go, Will! What do you think, Will?
I think this is awesome. We're having a grand time. I kind of married into fishing. My family did some fishing and we did hunting, but I have obviously gotten more accustomed to it in the last 50 years as we both do that together most of the time.
She's a real trooper, this gal.
Oh, that was a good shot.
Great.
Another nice pink.
Fantastic. This is awesome. Can't even sit down and rest.
Another nice pink,
Wow,
big male.
I'm worn out.
No, we haven't got the big one yet. Oh, there he is, Larry, get him. That's a good fish, it's off the rigger.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. He's coming around.
Relax.
Coming around your side.
Take your time, he's gonna run for it. Doing great, Larry. Easy, 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 easy. I thought it was a king, but it's a damn nice fish. Big chum.
Good net, man, good net. Woo! Check that one out, huh?
Way to go, Doug. Way to go, Larry.
Okay, slack it up, Larry. Coming over here, Wilma. That's a big chum. That's fine.
That is a nice one.
Nice fish. Woo!
12 pounder. So you can see what some bait does.
Did you see how he took that second run? That was fun, wasn't it? You see that? He came right out of the water.
Okay, I'll hold him up here, Larry.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
I turn around.
All right, go ahead.
Which way do you want me?
Towards him.
Oh, we're going to get him first?
Yeah.
I was more concerned about my camera.
All right.
Coming up next, Wilma brings up a monster from the deep.
Happy 4th of July.
Pipe is good. Drink responsibly, thank you.
One of the great things about fishing with Whalers Cove is the diversity of species you will find. Rockfish alone offer 20 different varieties, including these kelp greenling and dusky black types. But it doesn't feel like a rockfish on Wilma's line now.
All right, now I've got him.
All right.
Now I've got him.
All right. That's a good one. That might be a Hallie. Reel down on that movement. That's a Hallie.
I have a hard time holding the pole.
It's a Hallie. Nice, Wilma. You feel bigger? Or
He feels big. I don't.
We'll get him.
Woo!
Larry, we might need you to help her here.
I get.
Feel like a pretty good fish?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Look at that. Look at him run.
That's a monster. Let me get my tape. I'll get a measurement. We got to turn him loose. But you get entered into the contest, though. Yeah, he's over 50, I'll tell you that much.
The halibut comes in at 57 inches, so they have to let it off the hook. Under federal conservation guidelines, any halibut caught on a guided vessel between 45 and 68 inches long must be released. This means that the smaller fish, which are the best to eat, as well as monster trophy halibut, are all fair game. But the prime breeding stock are protected to preserve the halibut population.
There it goes.
It's time for the Whalers Cove Lodge Fish Talk. Larry and Wilma, they released a 57-inch halibut while fishing with Captain Doug. Now, where are they at? One of you hooked it and the other one had to help, so it was a team effort. And releasing these halibut is really, really cool to let them go back down. So congratulations.
Thank you.
You each get a pin because I can't saw it in half. I heard it was on a little jig too, so great catch. And I think we have an anniversary as well. Is there someone celebrating an anniversary? Larry and Wilma, how many years? 50. 50 years?